Welcome back to another episode of Peak Performers Podcast. I'm your host, Thor Conklin. Today I'm going to share with you an email that I got from a listener. He was struggling with making sales, and he wanted to know what he could do. So stay tuned, and I will let you know what I told him.
Welcome to this edition of Peak Performers Podcast with your host, Thor Conklin. Thor will be sharing the necessary tools, strategies, and psychology you'll need to become a peak performer in any area of your life or business.
Thor Conklin here. We give you the tricks, the tips, the tools, the strategy, the technology, and the psychology peak performers use in order to get more done and execute at the highest level. If you know what to do but struggle with getting it all done, or simply want to raise your game to the next level, this podcast is for you. Sit back and enjoy. A listener recently wrote in an email saying that they were struggling with sales. And what was happening was he kept sending emails over and over again. And he couldn't figure out why he wasn't making sales. So he said, look, I'm sending about 100 emails a week, but I'm just not getting any traction. What should I do? So, of course, what I said that any logical person would say, well, look, just send more emails, right? No, that's not what I told him. If that's not working, come up with something else. Now, this particular person has a catering business, and they're trying to get more catering halls to work with. In the catering business, if you get the catering halls, then when someone goes and hires out that particular place, you're on the approved list. So it's a great way to circumvent the process of sales and not have to go and try to develop all these one-off sales with individuals or corporations. So he's having trouble. He just couldn't get it done. I'm like, okay, sending more emails is not the answer, although I think that's what a lot of people try to do over and over again. Actually, that's what his solution was. He's like, well, how do I change up my emails so people open them and respond and I get business from them? I'm like, look, it's not working. Don't write more emails. Get out there and start to see people. I said, look, you're a caterer. Bake some cookies. Bake some chocolate chip cookies. Bring them on a nice little tray and deliver them to the catering halls. Everybody loves cookies. That's how you get in those doors. Don't start sending more emails. So I said, look, go out there, meet some people, bring them some cookies. That's the way you'll get in the door. So I get a response back from my email, and he said, that's a great idea. Right now, it's baseball season, so I can't do it right now, but when baseball season's over, then I'll do it. I'm like, oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. Look, close the business right now. I have no idea what baseball season is or what it means to you, or I don't know if you're watching it or playing it or I don't know what you're doing. But if you're telling me that baseball season is getting in the way of you making money and doing deals and seeing potential customers, dude, go get a job. This is not the life for you. You don't let anything get in the way. My question to you, where do you keep doing the same thing over and over again, and the results just aren't good? And what you're doing is you're continuing to tweak it, figuring that it's going to work, but it still isn't working. Where are you banging your head up against the wall? Where do you need to make a dramatic shift, something completely different from what you're currently doing? Look, what you're doing is not working, so try something else. Figure out what that is and implement it in your business. And as always, make sure you have someone holding you accountable. If this guy that was involved with the baseball, I don't know, baseball team, baseball coach, whatever it was, baseball was getting in the way, he needs somebody holding him accountable. Somebody saying, look, dude, I don't care what's going on with the baseball thing. You've got to be making sales in order to stay in business. If you don't have somebody holding you accountable, get somebody. Find yourself an accountability manager. If you can't find one, you can always go to our website, thorconklin.com. Look under services, and we have an accountability management program that starts at $95 a month. If your dreams aren't worth $95 a month, well, guess what? They're not good enough. Have an amazing week, and we look forward to seeing you back here on the Peak Performance Podcast. Thank you so much for listening today. I really do appreciate your time, and I hope you found today's show valuable. If you would like to receive these shows automatically to your phone or to your computer, simply go to iTunes and subscribe. After listening to several of the shows, if you're so inclined, please leave us a 5-star rating, as this helps us reach additional people and spread the message. If you're truly committed to taking your life to the next level and doing whatever it takes to become a peak performer, but something's holding you back, something is blocking your way, and you just can't seem to figure out what it is, send me an email to info@thorconklin.com. and I'd be more than happy to get on the phone with you. We'll schedule a 15-minute discovery call. No obligation, no cost. I absolutely love to hear from the listeners, and if there's something I can do to help, I'd be more than happy to do that. Also, if you found something of great interest in today's show and you want to share that with your friends and family, simply go to my Facebook page, Thor Conklin, click on the episode, hit the share button, and share it on your page. You can follow me at Twitter at Thor Conklin. The website is thorconklin.com. We're constantly adding new free resources, discussing additional tricks, tips, tools, and strategies on how to be a peak performer. Remember, I try to keep these episodes short so you can listen to them during dot time, doing other things, commuting, driving, walking, working out. Decide to be a peak performer in all that you do. And until tomorrow, have an absolutely amazing day.